Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clownfish, thank you for the 5-month Submarino eggplant to Parmigiano. Oh, what's up, everyone? According to my stream deck, I currently have 4 viewers. Nice. We're nailing this streaming thing. Happy America Day. America. How nice a cycle build on a Tour de France stage day. You know it. I'm all about the Tour de France. Oh. Oh. Don't tell anyone. Happy election day.
Love knobs.
Election where? Like Venezuela? The luggage, thank you for 38 months. That is 38 eggplants. That is like more than 35. Simon, shouldn't you be wearing an Uncle Sam cosplay to cozy up to the US? I'll cozy up to them when they give me my frickin' visa. When they allow me to go to the country, I'll cozy up. For now, I represent the great nation of Simon. Yeah. Alright, let's check. Okay, we need a little bit more zoom in, a little bit more zoom in, a little bit more zoom in. We zoom in? Zoom? Zoom, zoom? UK general election today? Oh. Who votes for, wait. What? Like for what? For PM or for something else? Because like people don't vote for that, do they? Like they vote for who goes into the House of whatever the fuck. Not the House of Lords, the other one. House of Commons? I don't know how the UK works, dude. You vote for the party? I'm down to party, dude. I vote yes. I vote yes. I vote yes for party. Absolutely. Oh. Alright, we milk this until we have more than 4 viewers. Tories are gone day today. So I presume Labour Party wins? So no brass cover for group by then? Not so fast, my dude, not so fast. Not so fast. Oh, I will do the profit sheet off stream. I've been doing it off stream because, like, reasons. Don't worry about it. Oh, I see 61 viewers. Okay, we'll start when we have 69 viewers. I'll get prepared. When is group buy coming? In 8 days. Wait, there's something else in here that I missed. It's the int weight. Int. I didn't even realize until I picked up this package and I'm like, oh, that's heavy. $71 eggplant tiers. All right, let's go. Oh. All right. We are going to, first of all, move this angle. We're going to check out the board, like nice in-depth. Then we're going to build the board. And then we're going to try the board. I know. This is like blowing people's minds right now.
I fucking
TY.
love knobs.
Thank you for the 34 months. Ah, the 34 eggplants. Let's go. All right, so as always, comes in a hard case. We open the hard case. Ah, motherfuck! Shit, cunt. Ah! Fuck me. I hit my funny bone. Now my pinky is numb. Ah, shit. Alright, well, I guess the hard case hits me. On what? The very edge of my chair. You have a Hippo Tech t-shirt? I do. I hit my funny bone. Wait, Kate. Can you bring the glass that's on the table and the bottle of vodka that's on the table, under the table? There's no more juice. Did you just say pomegranate? It was cranberry. Oh. Yeah, it's a unicorn. This is from Sing at KBD. Oh. Did they announce pricing for this? Yes. The starting price for this is $145. And there are upgrades. Okay, one of the upgrades is an upgrade that does not yet exist, which we will be testing after we fully built it. And if we like it, then this will be available for the group buy. Even though the group buy is only in 8 days, I have confirmation that if I like it, we can have it. It will not exist? Nope, I literally talked to Lolo today. Weigh the weight? We'll weigh the weight in comparison to the other weights.
Wait, you're not gonna open it?
This? Yeah. No, I'm not gonna open this until we're completely done. It's a piece of brass.
Let's see.
It's brass. It's brass colored.
Yeah.
And it's made of brass. Okay, let's try to not stab this. Do you have the He module? I do not have the He module because I do not have the He switches. And honestly, I don't think they're ready yet. Open with teeth? My teeth hurt, bro. Alright, as to not fuck up the anno, I am going to wear my Mickey Mouse gloves, even though they're filthy. Alrighty, let's have ourselves a nice little look. First of all, this is the same color as my original Cycle 7, so I think this is called Void Elf. It's just a nice purple anodization. Big fan. I did not request any specific color, they just sent me this because they know me too well. Honestly, I couldn't have cared less. This is essentially a pre-production, like international prototype, so. Alright, so first things first, let's get in close. First of all, color, very pretty. Anodization, like silky smooth, like entirely fucking silky smooth. There's already dust inside from like the 3 seconds it's been open. What do the triangles say? The triangles say TTD, TKD, FLD. It's short for okay, anodization on the back, again, very crisp. We have an engraving here that says, that could say anything. That could be C8, that could be G0, that could be anything, who knows. And the weight on the back, let's uncover it so we see what it is. Hello? Nice. So this has a very, very cute finish. So it goes brushed, and then I think PVD, then brushed. Honestly, really fucking nice. I think this is like the most expensive option, which is like an extra $10. So I think by default you get brushed, blasted, brushed, and then the upgrade is brushed, polished, brushed, and then the highest level is brushed, PVD, brushed. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just guessing here, I'm an idiot. But it looks really nice. And also, you guys know that like some versions have the stupid ass cutout here. Obviously ours doesn't have it because we're based. Balls. We do enjoy the balls. And apparently these are numbered. You guys want to see some wild shit? Look at that. This top is numbered. This thing is longer than a freaking VIN number. God damn. Isn't titanium with the crystal texture the most expensive one? I thought titanium was only for the interior. I don't know. I'm gonna be straight with you. Yep. Nice simple bottom. We have alignment tabs. We got... Is this steel? Or is this aluminum? That's steel. Yeah, this is steel. So steel internal, so what we'll be testing is a modification or a replacement of the steel piece for a brass piece. We're not going to do that. Man wears gloves, then licks. I licked the steel, not the anodization. Is titanium weight still not confirmed? Unclear. I don't yet know, because everything is moving so fast. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. You didn't know it was steel until you licked it, though? Shh. Alright, so let's get this out of the way while we prep our build. Gonna put it face down, ass up. And if I remember correctly, we do get free stabs. How is that interior engraving done? Is that a separate part of the base? We'll find out later. Alright, so we got some foams, some more foams. There we go. Stabilizer. That is German for long PPs. Extra daughter board. Okay. And we got O-rings and beans. We're gonna use the beans, because beans best. And we've got a singular PCB. Yep, looks fine. And then we have a few plate choices. We have PC, we have FR4, and we have Alu. Honestly, I kind of want to try FR4. Because I've tried Alu and I've tried polycarbonate, but I've never tried FR4 on a cycle. And I think it'll be fun. The fuck is that? Oh, it's the spacebar thingy. Got it. Alright. Have you tried foam? I would never put foam. I understand that, like, foam is included because of the price point. This is a $145 board, so, like, people that are spending within that range are going to want foam because they lack the ability to actually build a keyboard properly. I will not be putting the foam. Wait, is this 1.6? Yes. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is 1.6. Wait, is it? Yes. Yes, this is 1.6. Is this comparable with the Spider? No, they're very different. One is a very modern design TKL with modern design elements, and one is a very classically designed TKL with classic design elements. Bro, get in the fucking hole. Whee! Okay, we got it. Alright, so let's check out these staves. Okay, thankfully they are clipping, not screwing. No, they're screwing. Fuck me in the ass. Fuck. Fuck! Well, let's put away the 6.25 Hue spacebar, because we're not going to use that. And we can put away 2 of these boyos. Wait, no, we'd still need all of them. I fucking love knobs. Get this out of the way. Alright. We have boom. Backspace, or shift, enter backspace. Perfect. Space bar. We're probably gonna not band-aid. Screw it. Okay, let's get prepping. Should need 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's exactly 10 included. They don't give you any extras. It's fine. Are these pre-clipped? These are pre-clipped. Why is 7U spacebar better? Because I am going to build it in 7U because it's a Sangan wing keyless bottom row. You can't do a wing keyless bottom row with 6.25U. If you do, then Pudsey will come out of his grave and find you and slap you with his cock. And not in a way that you would enjoy it. Alright, let's do ourselves a little lubin. I did wing keyless with 6.25 on my Cycle 7. I'm so sorry, dude. Overall, though, like, the Cycle 8 looks fucking great, especially for the price. Honestly, I wouldn't opt for, like, the super fancy external weight. I'd, like, save your upgrade monies for, like, the internal brass weight if it turns out to be as good as I expect it to be. Thankfully, this uses the balls, like, case mounting method, so we'll be able to, like, rapidly hot swap and test. Stabs come with the kit? Yep, they sure do. You get stabs, and you get all the foams. All the foams. If you can think of a foam, it's in there. Wish I can build a board with JIS layout. I mean, the Safa allowed you to build JIS. Like true JIS with like the 4.5U spacebar and everything. Or is it the 3.5? I don't fucking know what JIS is, okay. Oh. Alright, let's do ourselves a little bit of assembly. Is that RO59? Yes, it is RO59. But it's wet, because it's magical RO59. I actually have some RO59, but, you know, if you use that for stabs, somebody's gonna, you know, come over to your house in the middle of the night and, you know. You know what's gonna happen. Pudsy's gonna find you. I want to have the one heat TKL keyboard. Should I just wait for Gion's Venom PCB?
I fucking love
Who's actually doing
knobs.
the design for the Venom, by the way? Simon, I have to say that your lazy lube method was really helpful and effective. I used to think that the only way to properly lube stabs was to buy a brush made out of the ass hairs of an extinct silverback gorilla with 10 rings on each of my fingers. It's true. Rock is the designer for the C8 and the Venom. Okay, well, there you go. It means you're going to get a similar PCB experience with the Cycle 8. Simon, are you a Hakutua kind of guy? Probably. Hawk, thank you for the 4 years. Rafflesor, thank you for the 16 months. Fernando, thank you for the 38 months. You guys are just fucking slapping it. You're slapping that subscribe button. Why are you doing this? Why am I building a keyboard? Because I want to try it and see if it's good and test the internal brass. And then advise you on, you know, smart purchasing.
I fucking love knobs.
Jezio, thank you for the 2 months. Simon, this time you better be more critical of the cycle. Fuck. It's a $145 bitchin' TKL that weighs like 3 kilos. with good finishing and a hard case and free stabs. Price fucking matters. Like, if this was like a $400 board, I'd be twice as critical. But it's not. It's a $145 board. Like, price matters a lot when it comes to, like, what I judge things based off. Or based on. Pick one. Ooh, these are very interesting stabs, which I'm not going to show you in the close-up. Because I'm too lazy. They clip in slightly differently. Like, the wires clip in slightly differently. You don't lube the wires? Ah, fuck me in the face. Call me Sally. I forgot. I just like to dip the very tip. Just like that. Just a little tip dipping. It's classy. But then I'll come in after with like some other lube once it's fully assembled. What do you think of the rubber hose collab? For what? That dude needs to fucking stop collabing with everybody. You want a project and want Simon to be nice in reviewing it, lower the price, or alternatively, just make a really good product. Then again, a good product is dependent on value. I don't know. I'm a sucker for good value. Oh, aren't we all? I mean, some people aren't. Some people won't even look at value. It's like they don't understand how money works. Like, some people have like no sense of like what is good value and what is not. Those are the people buying the you-know-whats. I'm not gonna say it. You know exactly which boards I'm talking about. Oh, you still have the Tech Bear? Would be nice to compare side by side. I actually do still have the Tech Bear because I never reviewed it because I am an idiot. Oh. Alright, last boy. Dip the tip. Dip the other tip. And let's get it in the hole. Nice. Alright, so I will show you on the close-up, by the way. I know, I lied. So check this out. So this, like, the plastic bites into the wire a lot more than it traditionally would. Here's a side view. It's kind of like an interesting method, I guess. How are you gonna pay for the Tech Bear if you still have it? Don't worry about it. If I just indefinitely keep pushing back the review, then I don't have to pay for it. Big brain decisions. Oh, all right, let's get all these stabs on. They also give us washers, but I'm not gonna put washers unless I very specifically see that, like, the stab mounting locations are gonna interfere with my switches. It looks like they might for the backspace. Yeah, only the backspace. You know what? What are those cuts? What cuts? Oh, you're talking about the mouse bites on the PCB? Here, I have a specific tool for removing those. Ow! There we go. go. Those are just mouse bites, so you can take it off.
You're never here when my tears dry. You're never around to see me thrive.
Let Hom chew on it. I think FR4 might not be the safest thing for a cat to chew on. Green core with black mask? No, black mask with fake green traces, I presume. I presume the core is still a copper fill. Oh, alright, let's slap all these bitches in the holes. Wow. Nobody record that completely out of context, please. Okay, I really fucked up this stab over here. Need my stab removal device, just a switch puller. Go. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try that again. Okay, it does clip in nice and firm prior to screwing it, so I'm down. Like, the worst thing is when you have like screw-in stabs and like you flip over your PCB and they all just fall out. But these like really firmly fit in the holes. I like it when they fit real firm in the holes, where you really have to like shove it in to get it to go through. Is this clip-in and screw-in? No, it's just screw-in, but like the tolerances are so tight that when the tolerances are so tight on the PCB that you have to put like a good amount of force to actually get them to go through the holes. Which for me is a win. It really simplifies the building process. There we go. We got it. Okay, use cherry clip-ins. I mean, the only reason why I'm using these is because they come in the kit. Like, traditionally, if you're going to give me free stabs, I'm going to use the free stabs. They're free. A guy in Click-Clack server got a brass battery cover machined and said it was more resonant. Well, this is not a brass battery cover. This is a drop-in weight replacement. Look. Like, if he got one of these, he probably paid like $200 for a one-off, which I don't think he did. He probably just got like a thin strip. But this here is going to give it a lot more mass. It's the bulge. It's all about the bulge. All right, let me look for a screwdriver that is Phillips head. Do I even have a freaking Phillips head? You're a Phillips head. Why is it lopsided? Why is what lopsided? Oh, the bulge? Don't worry about it. Does the ball patch remove top mount? I really wanted top mount on this. I don't think top mount is an option. Like, I don't think top mount was ever an option. Alright, I'm gonna use none of the washers because YOLO. And if it comes back to bite me in the ass, listen, you only live once. Okay, these screws struggle a little bit to actually like get into threads, which I'm not loving. Then again, they are free stabs, so like, who am I to complain? I am Simon. And I will fucking complain about anything. Alright, once I get these screwed in, drink a little bit of the mystery liquor that I have. We'll put a little bit of extra lube in the stabs. We do a little cooming. And then we build. Are you going to use dye sub? Yes, I am going to use probably CRP. You can't go wrong with CRP.
I fucking love nubs.
Yippo, thank you for the eggplant. Is that J supposed to be a Y, like Yippo, or is that like a J, like Joppo? Chippo? Cheppo? Jeff? Jeff. His name is Jeff. Cheap. Cheapo. Ooh, they give you an extra. Okay, do they actually give you an extra screw, or did I forget to screw in a screw? Well, there's one way to find out. Okay, will this actually go through properly? Hello? It did. Oh! Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so they do give you one extra screw, just to fuck with you. Alright, we are ready to go. But first, and most importantly, the mostest importance, is a back face screw not gonna short? Well, short to what? Because like sure, metal is touching metal, but is it conducting anything that it wouldn't be normally conducting? No, it's fine. Was the music supposed to be instrumental? It sure was. Let me get my cooming device. Where's my ISO? Such dog shit. Okay, this tube is empty and looked like it was full. I got scammed. Alright, that's enough Kuming content. Get your pants back on, guys. Mommy's home. Won't that make the stabs feel mushy? Yes, initially. But what I do is after I've got the whole build together, I'll put on caps and slap it. And what it does is it'll move the lube out of the way and onto the PCB, which really smoothens the typing experience. It's a really, really like shorthanded and lazy way to just get like a very replicable typing experience when lubing your stabs. Alright, let's have ourselves a little bit of the cheapest vodka that is available for sale. You celebrate the 4th of July? I sure am. With the cheapest vodka available for sale. It's the only hard liquor left in my house. Oh. You should watch Alex Soto's guide on lubing stabs. I have a stab lubing guide. This is the Simon method. The Simon method uses 205 grade 0 for the plastic to plastic connections, but then it uses PTFE for the metal to plastic connections because they're for different purposes. Get access? Yes. They're all ready to go. And perfectly labeled. See? Cycle 8. get ourselves a nice plate. Alright, we're going FR4. I've literally never done FR4 on a TKL, but we're doing it. After that debate and the Supreme Court decision, you sure you want to move to the US? Which Supreme Court decision? Are you talking about the overturning of Roe v. Wade? Because all that did was basically change the laws from a federal level to a state level so states can make their own decisions. And I'm moving to a state that isn't full of fucking rednecks. So... Presidential immunity? I mean, there is precedent for presidential immunity. What motorcycle are you riding nowadays? This one. Alright, looks nice. You got the little gold accents. But it is a universal plate, which I'm not loving. Should be fine. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a chance. Alright, let's get our corners so we can judge if these fit firmly in the PCB or not. Because if they do not, then we're going to have to modify our switch putting in method. FR4 plate? Yeah, I figured I'd go FR4. Why not? For the funds. For the funsies. Okay, you want to get in the hole, perhaps? Do you want to get in the hole, perhaps? Anybody else want to get in the hole, perhaps? Yeah, I'm going to have to solder these first. Let me get my iron on. Yeah. They sit firmly in the plate, but GATXs have very small PPs, so they struggle going into PCBs. Alright, where's my brassy boy? There's my brassy boy. Oh. Okay, guys, avert your eyes, please. Okay, and let's grab some solder. Let's make it alu plate. Nah, I'm pretty much set on using FR4, just for the memes. I like some variety in my life. That is a bent foot. Feels bad. Wait, is it? That is indeed a bent foot. Okay. We'll fix that later. Get a replacement. Go. Alright, there's our 4 corners done, and a little mid put in. What I can tell you is that the switches do not clip in firmly to the FR4 plate, like, not at all. Like, the plate will just slide out. Once I get more switches, hopefully it'll hold itself together a little better. But I'm gonna have to do the age-old pull the plate towards you as you put the switch in thing. Shaky ass hands. What do you want me to do, dude? You want me to not have nerve damage? If it was up to me, I'd not have nerve damage. That just happens with GADX and soft plates. Does it? To be fair, I've always built in like alu plates with GADX. Wait, no, I've done some polycarbonate. Man, I miss keyboards. I just sleep and recover on my day off ever since I started working as a night shift nurse. Fuck, that is a terrible job. Like hours-wise. And also like busyness-wise. Okay, so I guess it's just an FR4 and Gateron issue. Got it. You ever tried the Gateron Milky Top Pros? I mean, I tried full Milky Pros, but never the Black Bottom Milky Top Pros. Unfortunately, those came out after I was poor. Yeah, we should have enough switches in here to at least give us a little bit of sturdiness, a little bit of hardness, a little bit of erection, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, are you bent? No. Why aren't you going in? Bro, just fucking go in. Ah, the F-row cutout. I didn't even, like, notice the F-row cutout. Okay, this is bent. I need le tweezer. Here is le tweezer. Let's tweeze this foot straight. Little re-education right there. No Hall effect? Unfortunately, they did not send me Hall effect, which leads me to believe that, like, it's not ready. Or it's not good, or they didn't have any. Or they hate me. Or, I don't know. Definitely one of those. I heard that Cherry on cycle boards are pretty good. A lot of stuff on cycle boards are pretty good. Like, you'd have to try really hard to fuck up a cycle build. Like, it's very modernized. You got all the modern features. And as long as you use all the modern features, foam, it's gonna sound just fine. I'm not sold their He PCB experience will be any good, but then again, it is the same designer as the Gion He PCB, so I don't know. Personally, I'm going to wait until like Hall effect has started to mature and isn't like in its infancy in terms of like the enthusiast keyboard sector before I'll fuck with it. And generally that's treated me well with like new techs. Like, give it a couple years, and instead of getting something mid now, get something great then. He's not QMK. It's not? Feels fucking bad. I mean, to be fair, QMK is very dated. Like, the only reason QMK still has any success is because of Via and Vile. And if it wasn't for them, it would be very much dead. I don't know, that's my take. Do I go with a Tangy on the spacebar? I must. We must Tangy on the spacebar. It is ordained. These things have like been soldered and desoldered so many fucking times. Someone should make good springs for heat switches. Do they not use like standard MX style springs? Like, do you have to use different springs? They use bigger springs. Ah, so they made an unnecessary change in order to like lock you into their ecosystem. Nice. Got it. So they're assholes, is what you're saying. Like, unless there was an engineering reason for not using, you know, the springs that literally everyone has access to already, then you're an asshole. It's for stability since the magnet is in the stem. I don't buy it. It has to be wider because of the bigger poles that have magnets. Are you saying like the stem is thicker? Like the stem PP is thicker? If the PP is thicker, then yeah, you'd need... Does the stem PP need to be thicker then? That's the thing. Or again, is that a design decision just to lock people into a fucking ecosystem? I don't know, you design a heat switch? Fine. Let's start a Kickstarter. Clueless Man wants to make keyboard switch. Trust will be good. I'm gonna need at least $375,000 to begin with for Phase 0. And for your participation in Phase 0, I will send you a sticker of me giving you the finger. Wait. Wait. Fuck. I'm using the wrong switches. I mean, it's fine. They have the same springs and they're lubed the same. Yep, those were for the hardwood. Because I remember you drawing a penis. Well, thank you for telling me 15 minutes ago. It's fine. They're literally the same switch, lubed with the same lube, with the same springs, so we're fine. These were cherry-picked, though. Which, whatever. It's fine. How many Galaxies do you have? Not many. This used to be a bag with 1,000. There are now, like, 15. Times are tough. I gave away a lot of them. That is a very bent peepee. You don't film your GATXs? Why would I film my GATXs? Why would you film anything? Film is when you have an issue with top-bottom flatness, right? If your tops aren't, you know, firmly sitting on the bottoms and you know, have a little bit of movement, you put a film in there to reduce the vibration and to make the switch, you know, seal firmly. But if you don't have that problem, why are you filming it? I mean, I understand like gasket film if you're trying to lower the pitch of like a particular switch, but I wouldn't do that until after I've done every other mod. Lots of people film cherry switches by default. Yeah, lots of people are fucking idiots. So what? Like, I had a couple boards with film switches because they actually needed to be filmed. There we go. Alright, let's make sure that everything is sitting firmly in the PCB. Oh! Okay, and we have to use the patented Simon method for making sure that the switches are sitting firmly in the PCB. Oh. How are you still alive? Actually, this really explains why there are so many holes in my underwear. This actually answers some of my questions. Five years ago, switch modding is a serious business. Franken switching, changing spring, filming, lubing. Now some switches come pre-lubed. To be fair, the early generation of like pre-lubed and tuned switches were kind of shit, but it's gotten to the point where like they're actually worth using. Like even me is like of like high-level enthusiast, elitist, bullshit, whatever, gatekeeping, big cuck, pick one. I'll use good factory lube switches if they're good. When the group buy for the 8 in 8 days. What MCU is this? It's an ARM. It's an STM. Here, I'll give you a nice sniff. There you go. It's upside down. Just turn your head upside down. Can you do a comparison with the Tech Bear after the build? I will first be doing a comparison between the actual internals that exist and the test internals that have been sent that don't yet exist to see which sounds better, and then I can compare it to the Tech Bear. But it's going to sound very different because this is FR4, etc., etc. Like the only similarity is like they're both cheap and like balls. Is this the entry level? I mean, yeah. I think my external weight is like a little bit more expensive. But yeah. Like this isn't like the super expensive one. This is just like the normal version, I guess. That's like $10 more than the entry level. So I do have an option here that's going to cost a lot more than $10. Oh, that is a bad diode placement right there. Alright, is that the full bottom row? That's the full bottom row. Alright. Is a K keycap going to happen this year? Probably not. Projects take time. They take many revisions, many prototypes. At least good products take time. It's still not in a state that we are comfortable running. Split backspace and shift support for hot swap? I couldn't tell you because I'm looking at a solder PCB. Oh. Nothing like straight vodka. Sorry, straight sussy vodka. If it was at least like mid-tier vodka, that'd be fine. And yes, I understand that, you know, super expensive vodka is a scam. Because by law, vodka needs to be like tasteless and odorless. I want to have a hieroglyphs keycaps. CRP did that for round 6, if I'm not mistaken. Did they not? Or am I literally just tripping balls? Let me know in the chat. Do you still use the same soldering iron and solder from your guide from 3 years ago? If you're just starting to solder, I still recommend that kit. This is like a $100 soldering iron, which is like, I would only buy this if you're soldering like 50 to 100 boards a year. Otherwise, stick to the Amazon special with the little screen on it. That's like $18 to $21 now, I think, because inflation. And for the solder, use Kester. Use a nice Kester solder. That's where you want to spend your money. Like, the solder is going to be more expensive than the soldering iron. But yes, my soldering guide is still relevant. Is Hirosaka I don't know what that is. Is that like a samurai? Is that an anime? Tip tinner advice you gave is so good. Yeah, you gotta have your tip. Thank you for the reminder. Best way to like make your tip last for literally like 5 years. Oh. Just use a 500-degree hot oven and put solder paste on all the pads. I mean, you could, but you probably shouldn't. Wait, did I do the full line? I did. I'm so good at soldering. Okay, that one looked a little sketch. Okay, that looks better. Damn, the music isn't that instrumental today. Bro, I fucking swear to God. Look, look. Instrumentals. I didn't click it. I literally didn't fucking click it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the idiot. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Okay, we're swapping moods. Where's Latin? Give me some Latin music. I'm down. Music. What's genres?
I fucking love knobs.
You guys see Latin? How does the alphabet work? There it is. Latin. Vocals, instrumental, send it. Put on dubstep? No. No. I am not gonna put on dubstep. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the dubstep they have on Epidemic Sound is not that good. Because most dubstep in general is not that good. I think like a few good dubstep songs were ever made. And I'm not gonna say what they are. You can use your own imagination. I swear desoldering is more difficult than soldering. Yeah, of course it is. Desoldering is a lot harder. It's just like, you know, it's easier to make a mess than it is to clean it up. It's the same logic. Like, if you're coming around trying to clean up all the shit you've done, of course, cleaning is going to be the hard part. Alright, that's another line done. We can have a little bit more vodka. And we're chilling. Oh! How you doing, Simon? We're doing alright. We chilling. Are you an electronic music hater? Not really. I just think that, like, I enjoy, like, high-end audio, okay? And as a result, I mean, if you're somebody that has ever like delved into like high-end speaker setups or like nice headphones, IEM shit like that, you'll realize that electronic music doesn't improve at the same scale as listening to vocals or instrumental music, because a sine wave is gonna sound like a fucking sine wave no matter what. But I like some electronic music. If it's gay enough, I'll love it. Soldering wick is pretty useful for cleaning up. I've never used wick, but A lot of people like swear by it. It's too advanced for me. If this was Teehee, he'd still be in the bottom layer. He'd still be working on the stabs. Let's be honest. And like, I'm taking it slow. This glove is giving us the finger, by the way. That is the middle finger. Check this out. Nope, never mind. That was the index finger. I'm literally just like hallucinating. I'm literally imagining the fingers, the glove's giving me the finger. What color did you get? I'll give you 3 guesses. SMH my head, paranoid Simon. I'm not paranoid, it's just all this meth. Void Elf is correct. Is there a backstory between you and Teehee? Like what kind of, like a love story? Nah. Well, like we used to talk relatively often before he hit it like mega big. And then once he hit it mega big, we stopped talking. Because I presume he was talking to people that he deemed more important than me. I guess that's like the entirety of the backstory. Eggplant keycap? Sure. You want to mail me some? I'm down. I could go for some eggplant. I still can't believe that like I still don't own a Gion like eggplant keycap, even though like it's literally my design. It's literally my eggplant design. Feels fucking bad. Like I helped with the W1 and he did send me a W1, so I'll allow it. Like I've seen them in person. The eggplant caps are really cool. I also haven't talked to Gion in a while. Seems like he's been kind of busy. Where's my W1? In the cabinet behind me. You remember? Paul built it for me. And then, like, made it real fucking sussy and then had to rebuild it. But I have a 1-of-1 white unit. Is nice. Is nice keyboards. I like. Unfortunately, like, most of the time, I don't get to type on the boards that I like because I'm reviewing boards, so I gotta type on those. And then by the time I finish one review, I got another fucking review to do, so. Oh. His new Switch looks pretty good. I mean, most of his Switches have been pretty good. Bro's busy making all those F1s. Bro's busy fucking getting all those hoes. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for using the exclamation build command. The actual command is exclamation actual build. One word. I hope you have a very authentic Simon stream experience. Alright, we got a couple lines to go, but I'm taking it like a little easy. Oh. Glare 60 freaking weighs like a newborn. Pretty thick newborn, yeah. Gion sells a lot of sussy switches, yeah, but he doesn't make sussy switches. I was referring to the switches he makes. Wait, is the Glare 60 public knowledge now? You can also do exclamation real build, by the way. Okay, cool. So I'm not leaking it by talking about it. It's been months? Okay, cool. Problem solved. Like, I never know what's public and what's not. John's working on a Frog Mini Leggera. Has he done the standard Frog Leggera yet? Like, I know there was pricing and everything, but like, did the buy happen? Because I'd like to see how that turned out. Like, I presume it's pretty good. Streamed recently. Nice. Like, with a prototype or just like design? I mean, most of his streams are just Fusion and then looking at memes. And then, like, getting DM'd by me randomly. Leggera is plastic. So it's like a super, like, cheap Geon board. That's also meant to be, like, really lightweight and transportable. KLC Kevin released a pic of his I don't care because KLC can lick my balls. What? Sorry. Of his new dolphin called the Orca. Cool. I can't wait for all the fucking dick riders to pay $700 for a board that is objectively worth $200. Again. Like, eventually the bottom's gonna fall out, and all the people stuck with Lin boards are just gonna be like, well, we fucked up. Backstory, please. The backstory is every Lin board that I have tried has been very disappointing for the price without exception. There's not much backstory. If they made good boards for a good price, I wouldn't be talking shit. But they make okay to bad boards at a terrible price, and that makes them terrible makers. And they can respectfully eat my nuts. Or they can improve and, you know, have better pricing and better quality. Pick one. Those are your two options. Make better product or lick my balls. Oh. How much do people think of the Cycle8 if you gave it to them? I don't understand. Like, if I handed it to a random person, it was like, how much do you think this is? I did that with the Cycle7, and people assumed it was like a $300 to $400 board based on its quality. To be fair, though, we're gonna pimp this board out a little bit. We're gonna introduce something that's secret. Like what you did on the 7. I mean, I'm not gonna have time before the review, because like, once again, I'm gonna have to rush the fucking review because their group buy timeline is so fast. To be fair, though, like, now we know the cycle like exists. So like,
knobs.
If I were to like eyeball this board, I'd still guess it was like 300-ish, like mid to high 300-ish, based on like the finishing and like how hefty it is. And that's taking into consideration now that we know that like things can be made far more cheaply than we previously thought. I don't know if you're allowed to answer this question, but did you get paid by TKD? That is a very good question. Welcome to my channel. I presume you have never watched my channel before. This is a channel that has 0 sponsors and is essentially a not-for-profit channel. I don't take free review units. If I'm going to, for example, keep a review unit, I need to pay in full for it. Otherwise, I have to mail it back using my own money. I don't accept payment from any maker, reviewer, manufacturer, whatever. This stream is entirely funded by the viewers, and only the viewers. So yeah, I am not paid, though I do have a intimate relationship with one of the 2 major makers in TKD. So you have Vertex and you have Lolo. And I talk to Lolo regularly, and he appreciates my input and is willing to make changes based on my recommendations. He's willing to listen. And I do appreciate that. And maybe us having that relationship gives me a little bit of a bias, but more often than not, if I'm close with somebody, I'm kind of biased the other way, in which, you know, I want them to perform as well as they possibly can. Like, I'm not like, I don't go easier on friends. I generally go harder on friends. However, all things considered, this is a $145 bitchin' TKL. And if you don't see the value proposition there, then you are smoking the finest crack in the world, my dude. And I would like some. You're gonna assemble it today or tomorrow? We're gonna assemble it today. We're nearly done soldering. We're gonna put it together, see what it sounds like, and then we're going to introduce a part that is not part of the group buy yet. And if we like it, we're adding it to the group buy. How thick is the PCB? It's 1.6, standard. I don't know if they have a thin variant. I wouldn't really want a thin variant for this because, oh, we have a bent pin. Because generally, if you go with the polycarbonate plate, you're gonna get a decent amount of flex and bounce anyways. Yep, that is a bent PP. Where's my PP unbender? There it is. Only could unbend my PP. There we go. Brass weight gonna be pricey. I will let you know the price if I like it. I did ask what it would cost at the group buy. It is pretty expensive. I think makers are shifting away from flex cuts and thin PCBs. I mean, not all makers, but like a lot of the fads that basically didn't contribute anything were removed. Because like there is a time and place for flex cuts, and that's if like you're trying to make like an ultra flexy board. But otherwise, you don't flex cut. Why would you? Don't be fucking stupid. All right, this should be good, I hope. Let's test this PCB real quick. I'm not gonna put it in the case because thankfully they were kind enough to send me
I
a spare
fucking
daughter board
love knobs.
and ribbon cable. So let's set this up real quick. Hello, it's me, the viewer funding this stream. Definitely not initially too lazy. Definitely not Lolo paying Simon off. Imagine. Okay. Put it in the hole. Close it. Put it in the hole. Oh no, it should be this way. Put it in the hole. And close it. Alright. Let's plug this in. I presume I'm going to have to use a JSON. I'm going to need to type on this board, so give me 1 second. Go to use via.app. Boom. All right, let's see if I'm going to need the JSON or not. Cycle8, send it. Oh, I don't need it. Okay. So let's sort out our layout real quick. Bottom row Sangan. Oh, sorry, Winkeyless. And we're chilling. All right, key tester, test matrix. Let's see if everything works. Boom, everything works. Nailed it. Okay, we're done. I mean, why am I going to press the keys one by one? We don't milk shit on this channel. No milking. Except the sexual milking. But not on stream, okay? Lies, you got milked the other day? No. We went to the driving range. It's different. Alright, this is an internal weight, and it was like... Oh, I get it. This would go under the... Okay. Got it. I got it. Alright, where is the boy? Where's the boy? Dude, where the fuck's my board? It's in the hard case. What switches? Getter on X. Alright, let me put on my fucking Mickey Mouse gloves again. I'm just gonna do one. Somebody give me your best Michael Jackson hee hee, because I certainly cannot. All right. Let's get the feet on. Right, we want beans. And bump on. Alright, let's get our bump ons. Purple is nice. Yeah, it's a Void Elf. It's the same purple as the Cycle 7. Alright, sir. Give me them feet. Where's my feet application device? There it is. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet. Nice. Like an ant. Bro, get in the hole. Get in the hole. No. Motherfuck. Okay. Okay. Why no touchy? It is Anno, I just have very sweaty hands. I will give you an example on another board. Yeah, it's bad. And I would prefer not to cock this all up before I have to shoot my B-roll for the review and everything. Okay, that should be all good. All right. How's the side profile? It's simple. Simple, clean. Got your little spots to grab it on the side if you're going to pick it up. So to answer your question from earlier, this just looks like a metallic sticker. All right, let me put on my beans. My beans. Let's get the beans in the beans hole. I know this is not going to be very cinematic, but... Bro, why won't it go in the beans hole? Okay, we got it. What material is the internal weight? This is steel. I think by default you get an aluminum cover, which is not great, in my opinion, and also objectively. And I think steel might be even worse than aluminum, because generally you want a brass facing the PCB, which will help kind of dampen out the highs of the typing sound. Alright, I'm not going to bother connecting this because we're purely going to be testing acoustics. There we go. Beautiful. I have the alu cover, it sounds fine. Have you tried the brass? Alright, let me get some caps that will look good. Before... I know, it's going to be beige, okay? Everybody calm your tits. But which beige? That's the real question. It could be any beige. It's going to be the first beige said that, like, looks okay. Oh, here comes the beige box. All right. I might do this one. It's Blue Greek. Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna do League Brothers. I'm gonna go CRP because at least like I know exactly how it's supposed to sound like. The spacebar switch is a round 1 batch 1 Gateron Tangineer. Tangerine. Terigian. Tigregian. Trust me, I know words. I have the best words. Yeah, this is gonna need brass. This is very much gonna need brass. Oh fuck, I don't know. It's fucking Tulip. I don't know where they go. We'll figure it out. Boom boom L. Oh, it's R5 bottom row. Fuck yes. Based. I didn't realize this had my R5 kit. ZXCVB. Is it a sample? Looks kind of better without the cutout between the nav keys and the arrows. That's an option. You can pick it. You can pick a version that does not have this stupid engraving, and I recommend that you do that. Okay, do I put this on the escape? Do I put Kabuki Simon on the escape? Yes in chat if yes. No in chat if no. Put it on insert? You mean scroll lock? I might put it on scroll lock. Okay, I see mostly yeses. Dude, I love that I have an R5 bottom row, it's so hot. No dark pipe key? Excuse me? Have you ever seen a keyboard in your life that was like made before Zoomers existed? Imagine using fucking mod pipe on a beige set. Yeah, you'd get taken to town. And not in the nice way. Alright, so we've got... Wait. The fuck? I found it. Okay. So we got these 4 keys. I'm not sure which is which, but based on... Like, based on the rows, these are this row, and these are this row. Good enough. Oh, and of course, la pièce de résistance. Why are my R6 alphas more white than your beige? I mean, this is white. Oh. Wait, yours are more white than mine? Like, I got a big fucking light on it. Kinda sus. Huh. I know you guys can't hear it yet. I'm just trying to scope it out. The like the bottom row, non-bottom row, this row, does not sound good. And this area out here, like this area sounds normal. It's a little higher pitch than I would have liked. And then this just sounds rough. It might actually need the brass. This might actually need the brass. Here, I'll let you guys hear what I'm talking about so you don't think I'm a crazy man. I am a crazy man. Is it because of the front height? No, I think the keyboard just needs a little bit more mass. All right. All right, so you hear what I'm talking about, right? Like down here sounds a little bit too high pitched because it's normal that like, you know, this end of a board is going to sound deeper than this end of a board. But like once you get to this row, it's just a little bit more. Maybe FR4 was not the best choice. It's fine. Can you compare the Void Elf on your Cycle 7 to this one? Yeah, I can do it after. You don't hear it? I mean, I'm glad you don't. I don't know. Something is like it's normal for this row to sound thinner than the rows above it, but this is just a teensy bit too thin, in my opinion. All right, well, I guess step one is to try the internal weights. Try GMK? No, we are not trying GMK. We're doing an apples to apples comparison because we're going to be comparing like 5 different things. I'm not going to change caps now. And also, GMK would be higher pitched than thick PBT. Can you weigh the boards? Yes, I will weigh the board. Did you get more than just one plate? Yes, I have alu and polycarbonate, but we decided to build this in FR4 for fun. For the funsies. Okay. It is 2291, so 2300, basically. 2300, and let's add a little bit more weight to it. Oh god, I switched it to ounces. How accurate is your scale? To a gram? How scales with grams should work? Oh. All right. Let's fill in this area underneath this, I guess. Are you the right size? No. Are you the right size? Yes. Happy 4th of July Day feels bad. Happy 4th of July. I think polycarbonate would go hard. I mean, I did polycarbonate for my Cycle 7, which is why I wanted to change it up a little bit for the Cycle 8. Can I weigh the weights individually first before putting them in? I mean, it says it's 340 grams. I'm going to believe them. Desolder and do poly? Yeah, just redo everything. That's fine. Are you a big sound guy over feel and aesthetics in your keep triangle? No, they're pretty much equal for me. All right. Let's do it. Oh god, there's foam under it? So fucking stupid. Well, I think I found your problem, buddy. I think I found your problem. That weight looks thin. It's not. It's pretty damn heavy. All right, let's check this out. I presume these are steel, which okay, I literally just like gouged the weight on the inside. Hey, listen, we're just opening it now. If there are any scratches inside, well, they came from the factory that way, okay? Oh, apparently I missed it. I didn't hit it. All right. Boom. And boom. And do you not get screws? Do you not get screws? Are you keeping this unit to be determined? It's in the accessories box, really? Yep, it sure is. Okay. Oh, Lolo, I found something. I think you forgot these inside the keyboard. Musica? No musica. Because we're about to sound test again. All right, and let's close her up. So it was 2,291 grams before. So 2291, and it should be 340 grams heavier, allegedly. I think we already lost a foot, by the way. Okay, this is literally just turning in place. Okay, noted. All right. Well, I don't think this screw is going in. It is not. Well, we're removing this screw. I don't know if I stripped the tip of the screw or what. Or did I break it? No, I didn't break it. I think I just stripped it. All right, well, let's close her up. And let's fix the feet. We've already lost a foot. Is that a little piece of adhesive that's still stuck on? Yep, that sure is. Let's try and remove that gently. Okay, we got it. To be fair, I probably put like the foot in crooked or something. Because my hands are too shaky. All right, there we go. All right, so let's get a weight again. It was 22.91. It is now 26.01. I don't think that's 340 grams. It literally just gained a gram. It did you? Are you guys seeing it? It gained a gram. Weigh the foam you took out? 5. All right, let's see if this is an improvement. Hmm. I think already. Oh, I know you can't hear a thing. This is just me. I'll get the microphones. I think it's better. I think it's better. I mean, we've only added mass. And adding mass will generally help reduce the high pitch noise of a board because it'll catch more vibration. Okay. Let's give this a try. Okay. So we have determined that adding more WAS, please try GMK spacebar. Why? No. No. Why would you put an ABS bar on a PBT set? That's forbidden. Much better? I don't think it's much better. I think it's better. I think it's a step in the right direction. Now let's take it fully. Okay? I want to take it fully, guys. I swear, if Lolo sent me copper, I'm never streaming again. I'm literally never streaming again. Do you think you could convince them to do a brass bottom? I wouldn't do a brass bottom, honestly. Because the bottom piece doesn't have any exposed surface area towards like the PCB, so like it's not really gonna do anything. You just want mass. Whatever the mass is doesn't really matter as long as it's massive enough. But for anything that's physically exposed to the sound of the plate PCB combo, that's worth touching. Zinc maybe? For internals, yes. For externals, no. It's way too soft for externals. It's the most carefully packed fucking weight I've ever seen. Oh my god, there's more. Oh, that's just nice. That is just nice. Yeah, let me get gloves on, or at least a glove on. So, honestly, if I like this, I'll only recommend for this piece to be brass because this is not gonna change much. Because this is not exposed. Oh, nice. And last one. Okay, this one might actually be 340 grams. Let's find out. And it, ooh, it's 347. It's even more. It's even more. See? Brass better. Your scale broken? No, it's not. This engraving is from the steel. All right, let's do it. Let's send it. How much is the big one? Oh, like how much does it weigh? Well, let's get this one off so we can do a comparison. We'll get the steel out. The steel might be a little heavier. Like, it felt a little bit more hefty in the hands. Let's get the weights out. And by that, I mean the screws. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do a quick little I just dropped the screw. All right, we saved it. All right, let's do a quick little comparison. Okay, the steel is 396. The brass is 428. God damn. So not only are we getting the advantage of having a piece of brass facing towards the PCB, which helps a lot, not with case vibrations, but with airborne vibrations, you're also getting more weight, which just means that your case vibrations will be even more dampened. Try with stainless first. So realistically, these are not going to make an acoustic difference, except for the fact that they add a tiny bit more mass to the board. This is going to make the acoustic difference. But I may as well just go all out, because I've already undone the screws. Screw this baby in. So this is closer to like 350, and the steel one is closer to 310. I think the small brass ones might make a bigger difference than you think. I mean, they might. Like, it's like having a softer, more porous material will help vibration, like get into the weights faster, but also there's like weights on the back and everything. Like, there's a lot of factors here at play. Okay, let's check this screw hole again. Yeah, it screws fine. What happened was the weight under this thing was not fully tightened and the screw was sticking up, which was preventing this side from sitting flush. I thought the only option for the cover was stainless steel. It is. Which is why we're... Oh no, it was a screw. This screw is like fully stripped. Feels bad. Okay. Or this area is fully stripped, I can't tell. No extra screw? Doesn't look like it, no. So either these screws are way too soft, or the screw taps are kind of sus. I can't tell which one it is. Yeah, so this isn't going in at all. This is just free spinning. I'm just gonna remove it. Alrighty. Hope you all remember what it sounds like. All right, first of all, let's weigh it. All right, fully decked out, full brass. 2666, Hail Satan. So it's what? It's a 60-gram difference. And let's see if that 60-gram difference makes a difference. Yeah, this makes a difference. Here, it makes a big difference. Down here, not so much. All right, let's give it another sound test, baby. I will get Kate for sound test. Wait. I'm gonna have to like properly attach it, so give me a sec. All right. Let me assemble this properly so Kate can actually type on it. R4 sounds muted? Yeah, because now not only are we on an FR4 plate, not only do we have a huge hunk of mass under it, but we have like top facing brass. So by default, it's gonna mute. Oh, you're talking R4, not R4. Sorry. Yes. Yes. I mean, that was the beginning. That was the issue from the beginning. That like this row just sounds sus. But it sounded significantly less sus with all the brass in it. As a matter of fact, it sounded significantly less sus with just more material in it. All right, let's set this up real quick. Boom. Is it long enough? It's not, but it's almost long enough. 1 sec. All right, we got it. Does the Cycle 7 sound better than this? Debatable. Bro, where's my fucking mouse? Is my mouse dead? Yep, my mouse was dead. Okay, I'm gonna go get Kate. Everybody chill. Don't worry about that LED, baby. I'll turn it down. I won't. Screw it. All right.
I fucked up your neck again.
It's probably from not feeding the cats.
Clearly. Ooh, it's cute. Oh, we haven't rebound it yet. Whoops. Oh,
Good job.
it's fine. Ha.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice. The switches are a little light for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
GATX 55 gram.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I like a little heavier switches, but it feels really nice. It's comfy.
Oh.
You gotta show my score.
Oh. Simon Weak Fingies? What are you talking about? I type at 196 words per minute. Legit.
Yeah, it sounds nice too.
All right, lighting. Lighting. Boom.
Can I
All off.
type on it one more time?
I have to do like 3 things. Let's also fix my layout so I can actually use it. You are left win, you are left control. And that is good enough for me. All right. So if I'm not mistaken,
What?
aren't you on a phone call right now?
Well, yeah, I linked her to the stream so she can
Oh, hi Victoria.
watch.
So how much is brass?
Wait, show brass. I want to see.
It's inside.
Oh, it's like you can't see it at all.
It's inside.
Feels bad.
Everybody else saw it.
Wow.
Well, sorry. If I'm not mistaken, the brass upgrade is $30, which makes it an expensive upgrade.
I'm gonna Lion King him just so that you can see him.
Ham. Hi.
Okay. Bye, guys.
So apparently it's $30, which means if you got the base unit with the brass upgrade, you'd be at $175, which I think for a board that weighs 2666, hail Satan, and sounds significantly better than the base model, I think that's a dub. I think that's a big dub. Let me also compare the colors of this to my Cycle 7 for the one guy that asked. I hope you're still watching, otherwise I'm going to be real pissed. Oh. 30 with only the middle or all three? I think all three, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. They're spot on. They are spot on. Don't mind the sussy fingerprints. Ah! That was fine. Everything is fine. You didn't hear weird sounds. So this looks a little lighter than this because it's closer to the light. Here, let me flip them. Yeah, now that one looks more light than that one, but they're pretty much spot on. This one is a little bit more fingerprinty. But hey, doesn't it sound more muted after the brass? I wouldn't call it muted. I'd call it a little bit deeper. And it kind of helps with that, like, that relatively high pitch row 4 noise. Like, it helps bring it down a little bit. Oh, Kate, you're watching it. Okay, if you're watching, look, I will show you. Brass. Have you already compared brass weights with stainless steel, or is it just initial impression that brass is significantly better? I mean, there is an acoustic difference and there is a weight difference. The weight difference will mean you have more mass in your keyboard, and if that's what you're looking for, brass is a no-brainer upgrade. The acoustic difference is it helps like take the edge off the highs. I want to see why this screw doesn't go in. Yeah, this just like spins in place. So I think I may have stripped that. But just to make sure, I'm going to check that the internal weights screw review, they're not great. They're not great. But to be fair, they're weights. They're weight screws, so weight screws are usually kind of shit. Case screws are what you're on the lookout for, and since this doesn't use any case screws, no like real screw review. All right, do I undo this real quick? Yeah, let me undo this real quick. There we go. Oh. Let's open this. Boom. Okay. So here's my actual take. I think this brass piece is absolutely worth it. I think that these brass weights, if you're gonna save $5 by going to steel, go steel. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually doing the swap right now. Like, I'm going to swap these to steel because, like, makes no real difference. Mass is mass at this point. But this is heavier. This is closer to 350 grams, whereas the steel ones are about 310 grams. And you may as well go all brass if you're going to go all brass. All right. Oh, shit. I already mixed up all the screws, didn't I? Well, YOLO. Oh, wait. Some are longer than others. That might be my issue. Wait, are they? One sec. Yeah, some are definitely longer than others. Interesting. But you know, weight doesn't mean anything. It's the material. I mean, having more mass will help to dampen the vibrations to a certain point. I think the material matters for the part that is facing the PCB for sure. A lot more than the internals, because even the back weight is stainless steel anyway. So let's try this. Realistically, this should sound pretty much identical to brass with brass under. Like, it should be real fucking close, if not literally the same thing. Yeah, again, this is free spinning. And I presume the rest are going to be just fine. Yep, that screws in fine. Yeah, all these are screwing in fine. What would uranium do? I mean, depleted uranium is, you know, a safe alternative. Yeah, I don't like the fact that this screw just, like, turns forever. Feels bad. All right, let's give this a test. Oh. So this is brass internal cover with steel internal weights. It's basically the same. It's basically the same fucking thing. Here, I'll let you guys hear it. Kate is busy. She's on a phone call right now. Mm. Okay, you're right. It is a little bit brighter. It is a little bit brighter. Like, here and here, it's a little bit brighter. So these are areas that are not directly over the brass piece, but these are areas that benefited from having more brass inside. So I guess full brass is the play. Full brass is the end game solution. the R4 still sounds too thin. It is rather thin. All right, well, I guess we are putting the brass back. We were wrong to doubt the brass. It was worth a try. So, full brass, best option. Low, low, please make brass. Like, honestly, if the upgrade is $30, it's worth it. Interesting, Safa only has a sheet. I mean, Safa is also way lower angle and, like, very different. Is it because of the cavity under the sheet? It's because of the weights. Like, the brass weights do have a little more heft to them, and they are brass, so they're going to do a little bit of a better job dampening case sound over steel, which is a little bit stiffer. I liked SS internal with brass cover. I mean, yeah, that's an option you can do. Because if I'm not mistaken, you can buy this separate to this. So, yep, we have our confirmation. Full brass, best material. Come at me. Come at me, bitches. I was right all along. More brass equals more good. We got him. How do I... Can I just, like, put these in here to just make the keyboard heavier? For someone that uses foam, that's not needed, yes, but we are not those kind of people. We do not use foam. Unless the keyboard is bad. If it's like a terribly designed keyboard, yeah, then you use foam. Try O-ring gaskets? No, there's going to be no sonic difference, only a feel difference. I tested it with the Cycle8. I much prefer the feel of the beans. I am a beans enjoyer. Like, it's going to be identical. There we go. Brass option confirmed by Lolo. Let's fucking go. We can have the nice thing. Honestly, it is a big improvement. It is a very big improvement. Yeah, this is absolutely just, like, completely stripped. Yeah, it feels bad. How much is the brass? I think the estimated target price is around $30. Also, for those of you that do get this, please be really careful with these screws and these threads. Yeah, I've absolutely torn that thread. All right. Let's close her up. Am I in yet? I think I am. All right, let's double test that I am in, just for safety. You still recommend FR4 plate? Oh, no, not at all. Go with the plate that you like. I would prefer polycarbonate over FR4. I just went FR4 just for fun, because I haven't done FR4 on a TKL in a long time. Like alu if you want something more stiff, and polycarbonate if you want something with a little bit more flex to it. No matter what, you're going to get bounce. So, don't worry about it. Yeah. I love the balls. I love the balls. The balls are just so good. Look how quick and easy you can just pull it out, put it back in. Balls, goat. Actual goat. Try drop test with the balls. To be fair, I did that with the Cycle 7 and it was fine. This thing is way heavier. I'm afraid I'm going to break my desk. Can you do a sound comparison against the Cycle 7? My Cycle 7 is not properly built. Look at it. The Cycle 7 is a lot deeper because, again, it's a different plate and different switches. It's completely different. Do you prefer stiffer plate for tactile switches? Yes, a lot of people do, including me. I won't do like a full-on proper sound test here, just so you guys can hear like the vast difference. Not the vast difference, the vast difference. Yeah, Cycle 7 is a lot deeper. Yes, they're both CRP caps. So the difference is on the Cycle 7, like the shape of the bottom is different. You have more weight area, considering like the full size of the board. Like this takes up way more space on the entirety of the board, as opposed to the weights here that are smaller. It's to be expected. What switches in the... these are Vertex V1s. So yeah, very different switches. GADX are always going to sound higher pitched than V1s. Interestingly enough, the Cycle 8 looks a little bit more bouncy than the Cycle 7. Let's check this out. Oh, I'm not going to be able to like... Oh, I can't zoom out. It's a freaking macro lens. All right, so here is Cycle 7. I'm going to press the A key on both of these, just so you see how much bounce there is. So this is about like, I'm not pressing super hard. This is like 200 grams of pressure. Same thing here. Now let me try pressing real hard. There's a lot more bounce on the TKL. Also, I somehow managed to create 4 new folders in my downloads folder, as well as open my history. That's how bouncy this is. I think I shorted out the entirety of the bottom of it. What does that bounce mean? It's the bounce. It's how the switch go up and down. It bounce. We do the bounce. Do you like the typing feel? I haven't had much time with it. Yeah. What about the He version? I couldn't tell you, honestly. I think carbon fiber plate would be good on this. I don't know. What's the difference of having high debounce and low? You're talking about debounce instead of bounce? Debounce is something that you'll set in firmware to prevent shitty switches from double registering. So for example, if I have a shitty switch and I press down the stem real quick and on its way up, it hits the leaf again or something fucked up happens, then you'll basically get 2 inputs. But if you tell it in your firmware that when I press a switch, fuck off for 10 seconds, that's the debounce setting. So it gives it time to come back so you don't get bounce, basically. But what we're talking about is plate bounce. The bounciness. The bounce. We'll play, do you recommend PC? Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I did for the Cycle 7. Honestly, I might rebuild this in PC, but I wanted to try FR4. I think with polycarbonate, we'll get a little bit more flex out of it, and maybe the acoustics will be a little bit better. Actually, let me check out the PC plane. Desolder next stream? No, probably not, but in a little while. So is it super floppy, or does it have a little bit of hardness to it? That's a good amount of flop. That's a good amount of flop. And it's nice smoked polycarbonate. I like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Whee! Yeah, this will absolutely get you some flex. Like, this is a flexy boy. All right, I might consider. I didn't want to be boring and do like polycarbonate for the Cycle 7 and polycarbonate for the Cycle 8. Wait, did I do polycarbonate on the Cycle 7, or am I like tripping balls? I think it was aluminum. Well, feels bad. Anyway, I wanted to try FR4 anyway. We've tried it, now we know. But we have determined the most important thing, which is brass good, to the surprise of literally nobody watching this stream. Oh, God. What plate for tactiles? I'd go alu. Can't go wrong with alu. Unless you're going with like super low weight, like vintage browns or something, like 50-gram vint browns or something like that. Then maybe polycarbonate. Maybe. Do you know if anyone has made bronze internal weights? I don't think so. Because like bronze is really fucking soft and like hard to work with. You wouldn't be able to CNC it. You'd have to cast it and then. Oh wait, what? Why the? 1 second. My amplifier died. Wouldn't PC with the beans be too soft? Is there truly something called too soft? What about solid gold internal weights? How does it compare to the Tech Bear? I mean, I can pull it out. They're very different boards. So very different boards and built very differently. So they're not really fucking comparable. The builds are not comparable. So this is a way higher board than this one. Cycle 8 sits very low. This is very high pitched. Here, I'll give you a quick and dirty sound test. So this has HMX switches, which were kind of shit. This has GATX, which are really good. But yeah. They're very, very different. What makes GATX special? The rails on the switch bottom are factory polished, which makes them like redonkulously smooth. Cycle 8 sounds a bit dead to me. I mean, remember that it took us stuffing it with a buttload of brass in order to like get the highs down. So realistically, if you wanted a brighter sounding keyboard, then a stock, like completely stock one would be perfect, with a aluminum or steel internal cover, no internal weights, and just try it like that. Like you'd get a bit more sparkle out of it. And realistically, you could go with a polycarbonate plate and throw like cherries on it or something like that. All right, let me put some boards away because like my floor is littered with keyboards. All right, we got it. Oh, would MX Blacks on Alu be good with full brass? Yeah, why wouldn't it? All right. Any more questions? Let's go Q&A mode because we're done building. Hello, it's me. Le Simon. Le Simon. You did Oil Kings on Alu? Oil Kings are rough. Cycle 8 versus Neo 80. I have not tried the Neo 80. Though Neo boards are like cheap and good value. Cycle boards are cheap and great value. How shit is the HMX switch? As bad as JWK? The HMX switches that I got are the worst switches that I have ever tried in my entire life. And that's saying something. What is my biggest regret in terms of the keyboard hobby? I don't really have regrets. Like, I missed out on some boards, whatever, it's fucking fine. Who cares? I regret not having more money to be able to, like, run projects and do group buys and make cool keyboard designs. I guess that's it. What HMX? Sunrise, sunset, bullshit, ice cream, I don't fucking know. What's wrong with the HMXs? They didn't even fit together properly. Like, they had, like, tumors growing out of the side that, like, nobody caught during quality control. So a lot of them didn't even fucking fit together. And if you ship that shit to people's houses, that's just unacceptable. Spider Cycle 8 for someone relatively new. If you're relatively new, go for the Cycle. If you're seasoned and you want like a nice like OG board, then you go for the Spider. Let's say you just had bad luck on batches you got. Sure, but that is an indication of what is out there in the market, which means that you had good luck. But somebody else, like, I've had bad luck with switches, but it's never been to the point where there's tumors bulging out of them. Like, I've had not so great batches of switches, and that's acceptable. Switch batch variance is a thing. Receiving something that should have absolutely not passed quality control is a big red flag and an indication of the type of people that you're doing business with. How much does a Spider cost? $280. And this version of the Cycle 8, fully decked out with all fucking brass internals, is $175. Like, completely decked. Like, the bitchinest... Actually, the bitchinest would be, like, another $10 for, like, the fancy external weight, right? So it'd be $185. Wow. I usually purchase some 150 switches so I can do some repairs, but it's good for cherry picking. Yeah. For a titanium external weight, right? I don't think there's a titanium external weight, is there? Let's actually check this out, because, like, I don't even know. Click clack. Cycle 7 announcement. Cycle 8 announcement. Okay, so I'm slightly in the way. Give me a second. Let me move my ass. Whee! All right. So base is 145. Honestly, this one the two-side brushed with polished center is kind of worth it. It looks pretty. If you don't care about what the back of your keyboard looks like, these are all identical because they're all stainless steel. Oh, titanium for all three parts. Huh. I wouldn't want that, honestly. Like, remember that titanium, in terms of weight, is pretty much equal to aluminum. Like, it's a 10% differential in terms of weight. It's not like upgrading to steel and actually getting that mass. Mass is very, very important. I wouldn't pay for titanium. Like, you pay for titanium to have the novelty of going for titanium. But, I wouldn't. Titanium is cancelled? Well, problem fucking solved. I hope there are no more QC issues with the PCB, just like on the Cycle 7. As long as they don't change the PCB design before the international run, like they did for the Cycle 7, it should be fine. So what would I recommend? I would recommend the base unit or the slight upgrade unit. So brushed polished, and then get the brass upgrade, which is going to be $30. And yes, the PCB is pricey, but you do get switches, which I guess is something. I mean, I presume they assume the MOQ is going to be really low, so they're not going to be able to get good pricing on it. So internal weights are $10. Bro, that's fucking great. Not going to lie. All right, wait, there were more questions. The lowest spec is also canceled, so it starts at 150. Really? Why? ¿Por qué? Any recommendations on a simple beige XT kit? I didn't see any Xiaomi's. I actually do think they have them now at Xiaomi. Kind of sad that the group buy is limited. Yeah, I didn't realize that so much stuff had been like changed. Holy shit. Will you upload your PKing streams? No, but they'll be part of my next RuneScape video. Subscribe to White Simon on YouTube. Okay, so apparently this model doesn't exist and this model doesn't exist? Like, those are the only two, like, interesting models in my opinion. Because, like, PVD is overdone. PVD is way overdone. And to be fair, like cheap PVD, and when I say cheap PVD, I mean basically any PVD you've ever seen on any keyboard is cheap PVD. Like, it's not great. The 155 exists? That's fine then. 145 is cancelled? Fuck it. Whatever. That's fine. So it starts at 155, throw in an additional $30 for brass, 185. What I have is the third tier, yes. And I would have been happier with the middle tier. I'm sad no 145? Yeah. Yeah. That's not great. That's not great. Honestly, like, for me, if I was going to drop something, I'd drop PVD, but that's me as an enthusiast. Most people that are, like, actually interested in a project like this and at this value is going to want PVD. For me, PVD is fucking stupid. It scratches easily. It's impossible to fucking clean. Just give me some nice polished steel. Just give me polished steel. Polished steel, great. So titanium, not an option. Thank God. It had no place. Why? Why would you titanium, honestly? Ah. And oh wait, you get all three plates by default? Okay. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought they just sent me the 3 plates so I could, like, try the 3 plates. No, apparently you get all 3 plates. I think you choose? Oh. Well, feels fucking bad. I was gonna be like, well, that makes the value better. Does the 155 come with internal weight? I don't think any of them come with an internal weight. So you have to pay for an internal weight. So either you pay to get the steel ones, or you pay for the brass ones that are going to be better. I'm so sad because like the steel ones look fucking great, but the brass ones just sound a little bit better. So 195? Well, no, it would be 185. I wouldn't go PVD, and neither should you. Don't fucking go PVD. IMO, Cycle 8, and Neo 80, and Tech Bear on the same level, and you can just pick the design you like the most. I mean, they're within the same ballpark for sure. They're within the same ballpark, but I think you get like more material, more complexity, more. Ham, stop complainers. Hammy cat, come here. Ham, come here. Ham, no, don't complain. Come here. Hammy cat. Ham, 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 come here. Yeah, come here. Hi. Hi, Ham. Oh, look at you. Little cutie. Little orange boy. Hi. Hi. We can go outside after stream, okay? Don't snoof the whiskey, the vodka. Okay, so I think TKD from like a material value proposition might be better than the others, but like realistically, they're all within the same ballpark. If you're looking for like a sub $200 like nice fucking TKL, yeah, you can pick the one you like. Okay. Is this the last for the TKD budget lineup? No, it is not. The confirmed change was Lolo didn't want to do the balls anymore. I don't know why. I love the balls. Dude, the balls. The balls are fucking great. Look. Balls. I literally just swapped. Balls. Look how easy balls. 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 I love balls. At least with the Neo 80, there's customer support and easily able to get parts help if something goes wrong. So a major issue with the Cycle 8 Chinese group buy is there were a lot of communication issues, which is not good because it was the group buy was handled in-house by TKD, which honestly, I don't know why. They should have just gone to Z Frontier or something like that. Because if you're selling so many of a singular board at such high MOQs, you want a company that can actually offer support. Thankfully, the international group buys run through ClickClack, and ClickClack has been solid. Are they going to reply to you in like 5 to 15 minutes? Absolutely not. Will they fix your problem? Yeah, they'll fix it. Neo 80 doesn't come with internal brass weights, so there's that. I mean, neither does this unless you pay for it, so. So it's okay to skip this if you're too tight for money? Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, don't buy boards if you don't have money for boards, but like, if you're in the market for like a sub $200 bitch in TKL, yeah, go for it. Somebody said more profit. What do you mean more profit? Question mark? Did I miss like a previous message? I did not. You just said more profit. Okay. Ball catch expensive? It can't be that expensive. Doing it in-house versus outsourcing to Z Frontier? I mean, sure. I mean, it's more profit, but customer support costs money. So like in the end, in the vast majority of cases, especially if you're doing a super high MOQ run, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to go with a vendor and have them take the $20, margin per board and have them fucking deal with the customers. It's worthwhile. The knock against the Neo 80s, they have 5 okay to decent mount options instead of 2 great ones. I mean, at least you have options. Hey, Simon, a couple streams ago, you mentioned a mix of 107 and 103 for Cherry Blacks. Do you have the ratio? 50-50. No more balls? Yeah, no more balls. After Cycle 8, no more balls. I'm sad. I love balls. I feel like the Zoom Neo Melitrix boards are more about offering options and jack of all trades versus yeah. I mean that's basically it. And when you're generally when you're trying to sell at that price point, you want to give people options because people think that they want more options when in reality they shouldn't have the options anyway. The Cycle has plenty of options, in my opinion. And it's got the correct options. Like it doesn't have any fucking stupid shit at the very least. I think titanium was stupid. That's the one exception, but thankfully there is no more. Neo Ergo seems like a great board. Yeah, Neo Ergo is fucking great. Which innovations in custom keyboards from the last 5 years you consider really innovative and useful, except for balls? I mean, Via and Vial have been amazing. I think going Zing for internal weights has been amazing. I think, what else? I think having like the finishing options that we have now are significantly better than before. The anodization, bro, the anodization on this base model $165 keyboard is like on par with anodization from like Singa or fucking TGR back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean like when they produced TKLs. I don't know. Like the greatest innovation has been being able to reduce prices so much that like you can actually have a super fucking nice board under 200 bucks. Maglev, fuck off. Magnetic connector is cool. That's not from the last 5 years. That has existed ever since rice cookers existed. Pogo pins are nice? Yeah, pogo pins are nice. Pogo pins are definitely nice. That way you don't have to deal with the JST. Spider F1, very different. Very different. It depends. Get the one that differs the most from your current collection of boards. So if you have like a lot of like F1-ish type boards, like OG Korean style, but like modernized, go for the Spider. If you have a lot of classic like Western TKLs, go for the F1. Fine anode does make a lot more of a fingerprint magnet though. That is true. That is true. Like I look at something like Duck Anode that has like the roughest texture ever, but at least it didn't get fingerprinted to shit. I feel like a big part of prices going down is the massive development of logistics. I mean, it's mostly just MOQ and people not taking huge margins. I know for a fact that TKD is making very little per board. Like so little that any other maker would just not do the project. There's basically no fucking margin. Like it's hilarious. Glare TKL or Spider? Again, that's like coming in and being like, do I buy a fucking Land Cruiser or do I buy a Miata? It depends what you're trying to fucking do. My origin story revolves around being able to easily repair my board and making it quiet so I can do voiceovers during tutorial videos. I don't get into it for the sound originally. What was yours? My origin story? I was building a KBD 75 really drunk and recording on my phone in a dark room. And I forgot to put the stabs in and just gave up and left. What plate do I have in the Cycle 7? I have the Alu plate. Geon margin levels are lower. Any opinions on F1 and CEM PCB? I would absolutely go CEM. Do I get an apple or orange? Get a pineapple. Oh, God. Oh, I have water. Why have I not been drinking water? I've been drinking straight vodka. What's the best nut? Question mark. 12 millimeter. Is CEM3 a better material than FR4? It's a different material than FR4. CEM3 will have a little bit more flex to it, and it's going to be a little bit higher pitch. Which then means FR4 is going to be lower pitched, but not as flexy. What's my favorite hype beast keep? YouTube.com/Black Simon. You'll see the thumbnail. It says my Grail board. Oh, what do American expats in Dubai do on this day? Drink. What else are you gonna fucking do? Do you hate step caps? I don't use caps lock. I use control. So I don't like step control because it's hard for me to press. Yeah, but this is my control key, and that's my Windows. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. That's just straight vodka, Jesus. Ooh. If there were real stepped keys, would you use them? Like with a staircase on them? Yes. Do you still have that spider you reviewed? Nope, it went back to the group buy runner. Like the old school step keys? Oh, you mean like a step bottom row? Like step alt, step control, step enter, step shift. Yeah, I'm down. I wouldn't use them, but I'd put them on the W1 just for enjoyment. Are pastel colored boards only for girls? Yes. Nah, dude, who gives a shit? Get the color that you like. Like I say this like once every few streams, but like you guys need to like hear this and take it to heart. You shouldn't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks of your board. Not like doesn't fucking matter. The only thing that should matter is how much you enjoy your board. You want to fucking put what is it called? The thing with the cum faces anime thing. What's it called? It starts with an H, I think. You want to put the weebest fucking keycaps on your fucking like bright pink board and use fucking the loudest clickies in the universe on a steel plate, and that's what you truly love? That's what you truly love. Fuck it. Here you go. That one. Yes. Do you think ABS and MX Black would go hard with Cycle 8? Yes. Easily. Easily. At least you're not walking around bringing your board. I mean, I used to take my boards to work. It's fine. Like, who gives a shit, dude? Honestly, who gives a shit? Like, buy a board that makes you happy. Build it the way that makes you happy. Be fucking happy, bro. Do you hate K-pop themed boards? Yeah, personally. Because worshipping a random woman on the other side of the planet that you're never even going to have the opportunity to sniff is wasted resources. I don't know. That's the way that I see it. Do you feel happy when you watch Naruto? I do not. I am not a Naruto enjoyer. There are other animes that I do enjoy, like Code Geass. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're like doing a new season or something. I'm the stupid motherfucker that buys 2 extra PCBs. I mean, as long as you're getting 2 extra plates on something like the Cycle, it's amazing. Because you can just swap out a full build in 3 seconds. I take my board to work, but they don't look degenerate. Clean white on black with Gateron clears. Yeah. Honestly, you've been saying that if you like it, then who cares what other people think? But I think because you have strong opinions, people forget. Yeah. I mean, like, there are things that I specifically like and don't like. But if you like something different, dude, I don't give a shit. As long as it fucking makes you happy, as long as you made your own decision in your own mind and you're doing it for you, not for anybody else, all the power to you, dude. Do whatever the fuck you want, as long as it truly makes you happy. Don't fucking make decisions based on what some guy like me on the internet tells you. Do what makes you happy. What do you watch? I watch many things. Watch Jujutsu Kaisen Simon. You like it? No. Have you ever used a split ergo board? I have, but my hands are very stupid and I struggle. I heard you're a big fan of the Iron 180. Honestly, if you paid me $300 to own an Iron 180, I'd spit in your face and just be like, no, that's not enough. Simon, does hard PP wood make you happy? It will. Watch Steins Gate? I've watched Steins Gate. It was good. It was good. All right. On that note, let's look for somebody to raid. What's my highest words per minute on an ortho board? Bro, my highest words per minute on a normal board is like 69, so you don't want to know. OG Dragon Ball was out of pocket, not gonna lie. Even Dragon Ball Super was pretty good. I watched that like a couple years back. It was pretty dope. It was pretty fucking good. Obviously, you know, it's Dragon Ball, so like prepare the fucking 15 to 30-second skip button and press that throughout half the episode. The rest of it is pretty good. Super is for Fortnite Zoomers. It was good. It was fine. Do you play Genshin Impact? No, I do not play any Weeb games, unfortunately. I only play RuneScape. You should watch Sword Art Online. It's totally amazing. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very specific. Like, there's like 3 to 4 animes that I actually fucking like. I don't know. Shaky Hands backstory. Nerve damage, motorcycle accident. How many gifties for a quick Ahego face? I mean, I literally have like a link to like buy the set. Oh, it's gone. It probably still exists. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. G304 for $1? Are you what are you talking about? Are you on drugs? The layout support isn't great? Yeah, because it's for normies, bro. Are there also Xiaomi on AliExpress? I don't know. I wouldn't buy it though. What do you think of the Jane V3? I have no strong thoughts, honestly. I have no fucking strong. I don't really care. I don't care about the rubber hose collabs, personally. Homepage? We never went to the homepage. You should play Stardew Valley with Kate. I have. I have played Stardew Valley with Kate. All right, listen. Build is over. No more milking it. Let's find somebody to raid. Is there a keyboard streaming? Is there a keyboard streamer streaming keyboards right now? Okay, apparently there is somebody streaming. Rainy 75 build. Yeah, they build keyboard. We send it. Why not? All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on Saturday for group buy reviews. And if you miss it, I'm going to be real upset. Raid message. Let's do a classic raid message. We'll just do eggplant, black salmon plant. It's classic. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Thank you for watching. You're welcome for getting brass in your Cycle 7s. 8s. Cycle 8s.